Hi everyone! Welcome to Crafts for Grace Daddy Edition. So we're gonna need color.
Wait. What are we making today?
We're gonna make a Coco guitar.
A guitar from the movie Coco?
Yep.
Nice. Okay, now let's go over supplies.
So we're
Let's
gonna
start
need
from the left here. Cereal box, right?
cereal box,
What's this?
some rubber bands.
Rubber bands.
Yeah, you get to pick whatever color you want.
Uh-huh.
And we're gonna need some scissors.
Scissors.
And a
Pencil.
pencil.
What are those? Fasteners.
Fasteners we're gonna
Or
need.
brad nails.
And so we're gonna need some ribbon.
Ribbon.
And a hot glue gun.
And
We're gonna need
like a gift wrap paper roll or a paper towel roll.
yeah, and
A little
some
small bowl, right, to trace a hole. And markers
to color it.
Is that it?
Yep.
I think that. Oh, forgot one thing.
Paper.
Paper or poster board. Having a little thickness is nice. Okay, so let's get going. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's start off
With
with
the first step.
first
We're
step.
gonna do number one first step.
We're gonna take the cereal box.
Yep. And then we're just gonna cut it out.
Well, we're gonna put it on the poster board
Yeah.
here, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna put the bottom edge at the bottom edge of the poster board, the bottom edge of the cereal box. And then this is where you have to use your drawing skills, right? We're gonna trace the shape of a guitar, just like Coco's guitar. See Coco's guitar? We're gonna shape the outer edges to make it on the cereal box. Watch, so let's go. We're gonna start here, right?
Yeah.
Now we're gonna, you see how the guitar on the bottom is a little bigger, a little wider?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go a little wide. We're gonna go in because the guitar goes in a little bit. And then we're gonna go a little bit out because it only goes out a little bit. And then we're gonna make sure we curve it all the way around to where it ends perfectly at the edge of the cereal box.
It's
Look at
like it's making music.
that. And then you gotta do the same thing to the other side. And you gotta
Is it
be
going-
really careful because you're gonna try to match the same exact. But if it's a little off, it's okay because nobody's gonna tell, right?
Yeah.
And it's still gonna be creative.
Yeah,
right?
because it's our own guitar.
Yeah. So let's try to do the same on this side. Here we go. You can look where you went in on the middle and kind of trace the
Can I do
box.
it this time?
Sure. Can you get over here? Let's put it over under. Oh, you're gonna start from the top to the bottom. You can do that too.
Made a perfect guitar.
What's the next step now?
It looks perfect.
So as you can see, we trace the outer edges. See if you can see in the light there. And we're gonna just simply cut it out now. Get the curve for you?
Yes, can you get the curve? It's like you're driving a truck. I'll try my best.
Wow, your cutting skills are getting good, huh? You want to show them? You want to show them how it looks when you cut it?
Yeah.
So this is the shape of our guitar, and if you put it up to the cereal box, you can see it's starting to look like a guitar, right? Right, Grace?
Yeah.
But what's it missing? What's it missing?
Uh-huh.
A hole, right?
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our small bowl and we're gonna trace the hole, right? You're gonna put it just a little bit from the top,
I want to choose.
enough to put your guitar strings later on. Gonna trace. Let's see how good you can do it. Can you get it perfect? Good job.
Is it perfect?
Now we're gonna cut our hole out. So Daddy's gonna get this started a little bit with the hole so Grace could cut it. right, so look at our hole. There's our hole in our guitar. Now, we're gonna take our cereal box again, put it back up to it. And you can tape this so it stays down, or you could just hold it, but you're just gonna trace your hole now in the guitar box. Make sure it's all lined up so you only see the guitar outline. And then you're gonna trace it. Wanna trace it?
Of course I do. Of course I would like to try.
You wanna cut it?
Yep.
Just get
Or cut it.
here. All right, so that's our cereal box with the hole cut out. And then if you put our poster board up to it, it's starting to look more and more like a guitar, right? Look at Grace.
Yeah.
Look. So now, guess what we're gonna do?
No.
This is the fun part. Daddy likes this part. This is the drawing part where we get really creative and we try to draw the designs just like Coco's guitar. Are you excited? And then when we draw them, we can color them in. I think that's Grace's favorite part, right?
Yeah?
Yeah? All right, so let's do it. We're gonna use Daddy's phone here to pull up a picture of Coco's guitar. Look at it, isn't it so cool? Here it is, Coco's guitar, and we're gonna try to match those designs on his guitar. All right, let's do it. So we're just gonna draw now. We wanna see your creative drawings too. You could draw whatever you want. You don't have to match Coco's guitar, but we're gonna try to match Coco's guitar.
But I get
You wanna draw some stuff too? Look at our design. All right, everyone, there's our result. Can you see it? We kind of matched, let's pull up Coco's picture. I think we did a pretty good job matching his designs all over. I'm gonna grab Grace's markers here and we're gonna color.
I can't.
All right, here you go. All right, let me move this for you. Grace's favorite part is coloring. Looking good.
It's looking just exactly like Coco.
Yeah, you went with green though. His guitar's white.
I like green.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Because it's kind of cool with green.
So while Grace is coloring, I'm going to talk about the next step. If you look at the top of Coco's guitar, there's that little Dia de los Muertos skull. And we're going to try to trace that. We're going to use our toilet, our paper roll, paper towel roll, or gift wrap roll, or you can even buy these rolls. We're gonna use this, so we're gonna want to make sure that skull's proportionate to this, so probably about that wide, because it's gonna go on the top just like Coco's guitar. So what Daddy's gonna do while Grace is doing that is I'm gonna try to match this. Match Coco's skull there. Here we go. And I'm gonna make sure I keep 3 little round parts on the sides because that's like the guitar chords. All right, so there it is. Now I'm gonna cut that out.
So here's the guitar.
Oh, Grace finished. Wow, look at that. Let me see closer so you can see. See Coco's designs a little bit in there and at the bottom.
Can I show?
All right, so there's the top of our guitar that we cut out. Look at the top of our guitar. Look at the top of our guitar that Daddy cut out. See, that's the skull for Coco's top of his
Can I
guitar.
see?
Yeah, isn't that cool? So you know what we're gonna do on it?
eyes.
Yeah, we're gonna make the designs just like we made on this, right?
What else?
All right, so now what we're gonna do is take that cutout of the top of Coco's guitar, and we're gonna draw the design just like his. So I'm gonna use my phone again to look at his design here.
To see if we did it right.
Yeah, we're gonna try to match it, and then let's try to match that design. What do you think? Is it looking good?
Yeah, looking, but what about his teeth?
Oh, the teeth are gonna come later. That's a surprise. Let's start this. Okay, what do you think? So that's what we're looking at here.
I like it.
And you see he has no teeth. Don't worry about the teeth because we're gonna get the teeth separate. So just worry about the eyes, the nose, the cheeks, and the top of the head.
Where's the
To try to match Coco's guitar. And again, you don't have to match Coco's guitar. You can do whatever you want. You can be as creative as you want. So here, and now Grace is gonna color it in. Go ahead and color it in. I'll move
Oh
this.
yeah.
Favorite part.
I think I'm gonna go with pink. I think I'm gonna go with red this time.
All right, Grace is finishing up with that color and that design. I am going to draw the teeth. And I'm going to show you how we're going to do this because it's going to be rounded off to look a little 3D around the guitar handle. So it's going to look like this. It's going to look like that. You're going to make a kind of like a, you know, a very edged smile. See? So you're going to make a design like that and you're going to cut it out. And that's what it's going to look like. Okay, so you just want to make a design like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just try to get it as close to that as you can. And then you're going to try to now match Coco's design on the teeth. So if you look at Coco's teeth, the teeth on his guitar head, he's got 6 on the top, 6 on the bottom. So, and you're going to want to start the teeth on the edge right about here. So leave these little corners. I'll show you here. Voila.
So I'm finally done.
Oh, and Grace is done too, but I'm going to hold this a little longer so you can see. See the 6 teeth on the bottom, 6 teeth on the top, and where it starts. And then the little design in the bottom we made. Wow, look at Grace's skull. That's looking good. All right, so while Grace is doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and glue our guitar on the box perfectly here. So I'm gonna use a glue gun. You could also use regular glue, whatever you wanna do. I'm gonna put it, squeeze it on the box here. Alright, so there's our guitar glued on. It's coming together. Alright, now we're going to take our paper towel roll or gift wrap roll, you know, this little piece. And I'm going to draw just little lines like on Coco's guitar handle. You can see the lines. I'm going to draw those lines here.
A flower on his chin.
Wow, that looks really cool, Grace. Do you want to show? You want to show everyone your end result? Hold it up there. Look at that. It looks so good.
I'm gonna come up.
Okay.
Hold on, Block. I'll come back.
All right, so there's our guitar glued on, coming together. And there's the handle, you know, with the lines I drew like Coco's. That's funny. I'm gonna put it up right where the stem we drew here, and I'm gonna trace the outer edges on the back of the box. I'll show you how it's done here. So I'm gonna put it up against the box just on the back with half of it showing there, and then I'm gonna trace around like a half circle. I'll show you. So there's the half circle we drew, and then I'm gonna cut that out. so there's the half circle cut out. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close this cereal box lid. And our case, we're gonna have to grab some tape and tape it, just because it's not closing really good. So we're gonna make sure. So now that we've cut our half circle in the back of the cereal box, see, like that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our roll here, and we're gonna put it up to that half circle. We're gonna line it up to the edges, and then where the half circle ends, so right about here, we're gonna draw 2 lines on both sides so we can cut a little 2-inch slit. So I'm gonna draw a line there, like that. Again. All right, so there's my lines on both sides, see? And I'm gonna cut about 2 inches up on each of those lines.
But I'm saying that we do this.
Like that. You see there's 2 slits there, about 2 inches. And those are gonna act as our bracket to hold it in place. See, we're gonna now just put it over the box. And that half circle we created should just allow the other side to go in.
Dad, can I tell you?
Be careful to not rip it. Just gotta be
It's
gentle.
not ring toss
Look at this.
anymore.
Look at this.
Oh
Look what I'm
my
doing. See how the slits are going in? Look at that.
Oh
Isn't that
my
cool?
gosh.
And now we can literally even hold the guitar by the handle. See? Look at that. See how it goes in? Look at it. Isn't it? Put this on. How do you think we're going to put that?
Tape.
No. We're actually going to do the same way we put the bottom on. We're going to cut the slots, our little 2-inch slots, but we're going to do it on here this time. So we're going to put this up to it, and we're going to mark our little edges on each side, like that, one on each side, and then we're just going to cut the slits just like we did for the bottom. See, there's the slits there. And that's what we're gonna do. We wanna slide that in those slits, those slots, slats, whatever you wanna call them.
I'm gonna call them slats. Flower slats.
Oh.
I'm gonna call them flower slats.
Good job, so there it is. Let's see there. That's what it looks like. And now we're gonna take that mouth you made. Where's that mouth you made?
There it is.
That's so cool. So now with that mouth, the reason we made it like that, can you hold the guitar up? The reason we made it like this is because we're gonna put 2 little, we're gonna bend these edges to where you can just see the teeth. See, we're gonna put little creases in there and bend them. And those are gonna go in the slats as well. Just like this, watch. Look it up here. Isn't that cool? Okay, what's our next step? What are we missing here?
Nothing.
You don't know. Look. How come I can't play it? Oh, strings?
Yeah.
Okay, so how are we gonna do that? Well,
Tape.
I'll show you what we need to do first. We're gonna take some of our scrap paper when we cut out our guitar base. And I'm just gonna make like a rectangle, like so. See that quick, easy rectangle? And I'm gonna cut it out. You cut it, it's gonna look like this, like the rectangle we made, see? And what you're gonna do is you're gonna fold it in 4 lines. And this is one way you can do it too. Let me show you what you can do. This is one cool thing you could do. Find the pencil, and you could draw 4 even lines across. Like that. See?
Can I pick the color strings I
4
want?
even lines, and that could be how you know where to fold. And when you fold 4 lines like that, it should kind of look like that. Look like a mini house. Look, like a little house. Oh, and then you're gonna take the bottom, and you're gonna do that. And you could use tape or glue to make sure it stays like this. Okay, since we got our hot glue gun, we'll use glue. Glued it, and now it's staying like that.
It's like a little house.
It's like a triangle. So guess what we're gonna do to this?
What?
Do you want to color it? You can
Yes.
color it if you want. All right, color.
What color do you think?
Whatever you want. Get creative.
Red and pink is my favorite color.
While you color that, I'm gonna show everybody what we're gonna do next. I'm gonna draw six little dots all across here. See my 6 little dots I did here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All those dots. And I'm gonna punch holes right there.
Almost done.
It's looking good. I'm gonna punch holes right there. Once we punch those holes, that's when these are gonna come in. And we're gonna push these. See what they look like? We're gonna push those in each hole. And then you see when you push it in, you gotta stick your hands in there to open these up so they stay put. I'll show you how to do that. Luckily we got this guitar hole where we can put our hands in. And you just gotta keep a little bit out. And bend it with just enough showing. See that depth there? Just so we could put our guitar cord around there. And we're gonna do that 6 times. Like Grace is coloring.
Done.
Good job. All right, so there's our 6 little grommets in there. It's gonna hold our guitar string. We're gonna do the same thing, just right about here, but that little house triangle we made is actually gonna go right about here, so it can make sure the strings stay tight. Okay, so look at that, Grace. We're gonna glue this right here. That's the next step. Do the 6 holes again.
You got
You don't want to
every
make sure they're
color.
even, right? So trace this one and kind of follow. And then 1, 2. You gotta poke the holes. Ah. Yes. Uh-oh.
What?
Our skull fell off the top. We'll put that on at the end, back on. But there's our grommets, and there's our little base for the strings. Now, all we gotta do is run the rubber bands from there to there, from there to there. How many rubber bands is that? 1,
2, 3, 4, 5,
6. So pick 6 rubber bands. 6 colors you get to pick.
6.
What count?
1,
So this one first? Okay. I'm gonna put it on there.
2.
Oh, I can only do one at a time.
2.
So depending on the rubber band you have, see this is the first rubber band, you may have to do a couple loops, but you know. See, there's the first string. All right, so let's test this.
Actually, I don't want.
You hear that?
Yeah.
You know how we can change the sound of it?
Huh.
You can tune it. So you can grab like any chords you want for different sounds, and you could do a little twist and make it tighter and wrap, you know, couple wraps around the, there we go.
Now tell me take the school off.
What do you think?
Can I take the school off now?
Well, we got to do one thing. We're missing one thing. What is it?
I
My hands are getting tired. What would help that? Maybe if it was hanging on my neck so I could relax a little more. So we need our rope to put it around our neck, right? So we're just gonna cut it to where it hangs right about here. Leave a little extra so you have room to mount it. And for this you could use tape, staple, glue. We'll use our glue gun since that's what we got. And we're gonna put one at the top and one at the bottom. All right, so our string, our neck cord is on. Look at that. Now we're gonna put it around Grace's neck. And you're gonna hold the guitar. You know how to hold the guitar, right?
Yeah, like that.
Put this arm around. And then I think you hold the handle over here. Look at, here's our Coco guitar. What do you think?
I like it.
You can let it hang. That's what's cool about it. You can adjust this however you want for your size. But, wow. You look like a rock star. I think Coco would approve.
Thank you for joining us for Coco's Guitar.
Coco's Guitar.